So what's the importance of a professional image? Well, stop and think about it. You are always communicating, even when you haven't even said a word. It's called nonverbal communication. And your clothing, your grooming, your body language, all of these things tie together to create a nonverbal message. And you have to be very careful that the message that you're sending that way agrees with the message that you're sending through your words. Impressions are formed within seconds. So think about it. From the moment you walk into a room, people are starting to form impressions about you. So it's really important that you use your packaging, which is your clothing and your appearance, to create your own personal brand. Whether you're doing a job interview or you're actually on the job and you're conducting meetings or meeting with clients. So where are you getting your fashion and image information? If you're counting on television, forget it. And if you're looking to fashion magazines, those aren't the best source either. Think about it. Magazines, television, they all revolve around celebrities, which, let's face it, they're not really living in the real world. Even when you're watching a television show about medical or legal professions or anything that seems like every day, it's Hollywood. It's not every day. And the magazines, let's face it, their focus is to get advertising and sell subscriptions. They're not necessarily there to give you unbiased information. When you were a little kid, you probably had some assistance getting dressed from a parent or maybe an older sibling. But once you're an adult, you're not going to have those kinds of options. Again, unless you're a celebrity, you might have some assistance. But most of us don't have anybody there advising us on what to wear every day. So I want to teach you the tools and the skills and the basics that you're going to need so that you have the confidence to put together the right look for every occasion. Have you ever done something and then afterwards thought, oh, if only I had a chance for do-overs? Well, that's the way I feel about the way I looked in college. I'm sure you can probably relate. My typical school attire was jeans, sweatshirt, and tennis shoes. Sound familiar? And if I really needed to get dressed up, I put on a nice sweater and a pair of khakis. I didn't own a suit. I didn't think about dressing like an adult until I was out of college, just a few months out of college, and I was working as a reporter. I was out on an assignment and somebody asked me what high school I went to. Definitely not a good indication that I was dressed like a professional adult. So I want to help you avoid those same kinds of mistakes that I made and teach you some of the basics. I've spent over the last decade working with people in all kinds of industries and professions in all age groups, and I know a lot of the skills that you're going to need. So what can you expect to learn in the Image at Work Club? Well, we're going to talk about how to dress for interviews, how to decode what business casual really means, and in case you've never done it before, I'm going to teach you how to shop for a suit and the kinds of things to look for. And we're also going to talk a lot about body language and eye contact and communication skills as well. We're going to have videos and audio interviews and some articles and tips. You can call them cheat sheets if you want. And there's even going to be an Ask the Specialist area where you can submit questions for me to answer. So welcome to the club and have a good time and learn a lot. Thanks.